Well, hello, Janice. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Leah. Pleasure. Hi. Oops, I just dropped my bowl. Finally, let me pick it up. Do you know why you're here today?
Well, I'm here because I'm having a lot of problems in my family. I know I am, and I don't think they even understand what's going on with me. I've been getting really angry. Just a lot of stuff, I guess. Doing things I probably shouldn't do, but I can't help it, and I'm going to probably keep doing it, so that's why I'm here. I mean, I know I've been doing drugs, but mostly because I just keep fighting, and I can't get over it.
Okay. Well, I am a cognitive behavioral therapist, and let me briefly tell you what that is. And we are just going to talk about your feelings and your thoughts and some of the issues that surround your feelings and thoughts. Do you know what CBT is?
Well, I talked to the man on the phone, but he didn't really know. Well, he told me, but I guess I didn't understand what he said. So I really don't know. I just know you're going to help me.
Okay. Okay, well, I'm going to take some time to get to know you. We're going to talk about some of the issues that brought you here. And then I'm going to ask for your feedback and some of the things you think are working, that you need to work on. Then afterwards, we're going to give you a homework assignment to take home to see if maybe, we can give you some coping skills to use, before our next session, then we'll bring it back. Does that sound good? Okay. So tell me, how are you feeling right now about being here?
Well, right now I'm mad because I have to go to this alternative school every day, and that's really been bothering me. I don't like feeling like I'm in trouble when I know it's everybody else's fault. So right now I'm really upset, a little irritable because I'm glad I got to leave school early to come talk to you, but that's about all. So I'm angry about that. I'm mad at my mom, and I don't know. I feel angry right now. I'm not gonna do anything to you. I'm really angry. I know I got in trouble at school, so that's why I went to the alternative school. I understand that, but I don't feel like the fighting is such a big deal. So,
okay. So during this session, I hear all kinds of emotion: angry, upset, frustrated. And we're going to take this session, the first session, to focus on one of those emotions and the feelings and the behaviors that surround it, okay? So, going to the alternative school. Tell me, what incident brought that up that made you feel angry?
Oh, okay. Well, I was at school a few weeks back, and I've been in trouble at school before, and so I was already on a probation period, a lot of after school stuff I had to stay after, but I was just walking down the hall, and this other girl just bumped into me out of nowhere. I felt like she picked me out of everybody to bump into, and so I just turned around and beat her up. That's what I had to do to defend myself at that moment. She ran into me when she could have ran into anybody else, but she ran into me. So that's why I got put in alternative school.
So has this happened before?
Yeah, I've been in trouble before, but I feel like everyone just targets me, and I just have to take care of myself. So before, someone stole my pencil off my desk, and I know they stole it on purpose. And so whoever I thought it was, I just beat him up, and I beat up 2 people that time. And then another time, someone called me a name, and they said they didn't mean to call me the name, but whatever, I still beat them up. So that's why I was on probation, and this last time, they had a meeting and said if I didn't go to alternative school, I'd go juvenile or something like that, and I don't want to end up there. So alternative school, which I hate. I feel like I'm there with a bunch of dropouts that are probably going to not even make it anywhere.
So acting out violently is how you handle stressful situations and express your emotions, is what I'm hearing.
Well, she irritated me when she ran into me, so that's why I hit her.
Okay. So part of CBT is that we believe that your thoughts that you have in your mind during a certain incident trigger your feelings and emotions, which in turn trigger your behaviors. So if we can pinpoint the thought that you're feeling during a certain behavior and change it to be a more positive one, then we ultimately can change your reactions to more positive behaviors. So during this incident where you beat up the girl because she bumped into you, what was your immediate thought?
Well, I'm going to beat her up because I don't have anything to lose. Why not? So that was what I was thinking. I don't have anything to lose.
Why don't you have anything to lose?
because I'd already been in trouble 2 times before. No one at home cares about me. My mom, my dad get on my nerves. I mean, that's just how it is. No, I don't get along with anybody, so what did I have to lose? I didn't care. I mean, I was on probation, but it didn't bother me, so I just didn't have anything to lose.
I'm sorry to hear that. So, how would you want to feel during that situation? That's a question I have for you. Is like, you're in a situation when someone bumps into you. How would you want to feel?
How should I feel? I mean, I don't know. The person made me mad. They got me upset. They bumped into me. They shouldn't have bumped into me. I feel like if someone bumps into me, that's a natural thing for me to get upset.
Okay. So tell me a little bit about why you have nothing to lose. Like, how's your relationship with your parents?
Horrible. I mean, my mom's really sick, so I feel like all she does is yell at me because she can't handle anything. Some of it's probably her fault because all she does is sit there and yell all day. I know she doesn't feel good, and I understand that, but I don't think she should take it out on me. It makes me have to do a lot more stuff around the house because I don't have a good relationship with my dad either. My dad doesn't, he works a lot, and so then my mom's home, I have to help her, so we just don't have a good relationship at all. Horrible. They don't, I mean, I don't know, my dad calls me names sometimes, my mom does yell at me, so that's how we are at home.
So how does him calling you names make you feel?
Not good at all. I mean, kind of like sad at first, but then I just have to react to it and get mad. So a little bit of both.
So do you think it'd be beneficial, like after maybe for the next session, to bring your family in here and do like a family session? Because I'm sensing a lot of family problems, and like if we could bring the family together to discuss these issues of your family issues, because I think they kind of go together. You know, like you feel resentment with your family, you don't feel like you get along with them, you feel like you have nothing to lose. So therefore, I mean, you act out on impulse. So do you feel like, I mean, that'd be something you'd like to do?
Now, if you want to bring them in, it's fine. I don't know if they'll come, but if you're calling them and asking them, they don't listen to me, so I'm just letting you know that they're not going to listen if I ask them to come. But they're probably just going to say I'm just a bad kid that does bad things, and that's why I'm in the alternative school, but that's not the truth.
Okay.
But yeah, we can bring them in. I mean, I'm okay with that. I mean, I know that I've got to quit fighting because I really just do not want to go juvenile. It's not what I want at all. But I feel like people do target me, and I feel like my parents target me with a lot of things. My whole family in general does, not just my parents. And then everyone at school, once they already thought I was a bad kid, then they're just going to keep thinking I'm a bad kid.
So why do you feel like you're targeted?
I don't know. I just think that they saw me get in one fight and saw me beat up somebody, so then they think I'm tough, and so then I have to keep going. I mean, you can't stop once you've already started. It's just how it is. I don't know why. I just have to react when people act out on me. So they can call me names, they can steal my pencil, they can push me in the hallway, but I have to react, and that's just what it is.
So, do you think it's possible that when you, let's say in the future, someone bumps up against you, that when they bump against you, you could just take a second and say, you know what, that was no big deal. It was an accident.
But why would I do that?
Because we want to prevent you from going to juvenile. Because what happens next time someone bumps into you?
Well,
because people are going to bump into you. People are going to do stuff on accident that they don't mean.
Well, now that I'm in this alternative school, all they do is fight there, so I feel like if I fight there, it's going to be okay. I mean, it's all they do. So, I mean, I understand I could just walk away, but how's that going to make me feel? Just walking away? Like a loser?
No. It's okay. It's okay. I mean, I want to help you realize that, and to feel that when somebody bumps up against you or does something you don't really like, for you not to automatically go on the defensive.
But I don't automatically know I'm going on it. It just happens.
Okay, well how does it just happen? Someone hits you and you're like, I mean, like.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I automatically do it. Like I just can't control it. So how am I going to learn to control it?
Maybe we could think about when stuff like this happens, maybe you could take a few seconds for yourself and just kind of say, hey, I need to step away. I would like you for our next session. The next time you feel agitated, you feel like you've got to act out on impulse, I would like you to write down the exact feelings and thoughts that you're feeling at that very moment. So, let's say for instance, your dad's calling you names, which you should not do, and we'll bring that up in later sessions. Just write down what you're feeling. Everything. I feel, blah, 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 write it down. And bring it in next one. Because we want to change those feelings to be more positive things so you have more positive reactions.
I can do that. I mean, like, you want everything that bothers me to be written down, or just stuff like the 3 things I just told you?
Well, just depends upon some of the really bad situations that you have in your life. Just write down all the feelings that are associated with that so that we can work on them. So I'd like to bring your parents in for another session. And how would you feel, of course, I'm going to write this with them, to get their input, but how would you feel that if you responded in a positive way? Let's say, hey, somebody was agitating you at school, somebody bumped into you, somebody called your name, and nothing happened. You got 100% on your daily report, because I know at the alternative school, they give you grade reports. And you got 100% for having good behavior. What kind of reward could they give you for doing good?
Well, I mean, I like to play video games. So maybe a video game, or they could let me earn a video game or something, since I really like video games. That's a good reward for me.
Okay, so video game, I put that down. Okay. So we could say, every time you get 100% on your behavior report for not acting out in school, you get to play video games for 30 minutes when you get home. How's that?
I already used playing 30 minutes. So I would like a new video game.
You'd like a new video game?
Yeah.
Okay. Of course, your parents will have to have input on this, on theory, but I'll get your input. A new video game. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's say you don't get 100%. You acted up. You got sent to the timeout chair.
Maybe,
What should be taken away from you?
Maybe they could take away, 30 minutes of my video game.
What if you just didn't play the video game at all? I think that'd be appropriate punishment, don't you think?
I mean, they're going to have the say-so, so it's whatever they think.
Okay, so no video game if you act up in school. So what's some other stuff you enjoy doing that'd be a good reward?
I really do. I like to go to the movies. I like to see
Okay.
scary movies. I like scary stuff.
Okay.
So movies, I really like the movies.
Well, that's good. What's some of the movies you like?
Freddy Krueger.
Freddy Krueger, okay.
Those Jason movies, the Halloween ones.
Okay. Now, do you own these movies?
No, my mom doesn't like scary movies. She won't let me buy them.
Well.
But she'll let me see them. She's just not in my house.
Okay. Well, do you think maybe it could be a good reward? We could write up that if you, let's say 2 weeks or a week of doing good, you get to rent a scary movie.
I can do that.
Okay.
That sounds
Okay.
good.
Well, I think we're on to a good start of things, and I want you to, the next session, I want you to write down the emotions you feel, and also I want you to focus, hey, if I react in a positive way, I get to play more video games, I get to possibly get new video games and watch scary movies, okay? And I want,
I think that'd work.
for next session, bring in your daily behavior report so we can see if you made any progress, okay?
Okay.
Sounds good. Pleasure.
All right, thanks.
How was that? I jumped around a lot. I forgot.